like a Hellcat.
Before we get started, I have a favor. If you enjoy my content and want to see me continue to improve in both quality and size, please check out my Patreon linked in the description. Any amount helps and it is greatly appreciated. There are so many rewards for each level of donation, so go check it out. Now back to the video. Hey everybody, this is UntitledAvengerG. In today's video, we're going to be going over the Year 5 Season 3.3 designer notes. This is the patch that should be including the Tachanka rework. Of course, this is designer notes, so it has all like the balance deltas and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get into it. So you see the balance delta for the win rate versus the presence, and we see Ash is actually having a lower win rate, but is really high in presence. But freaking Blitz up there, skyrocketing, and Glass, of course. A lot of these are just staying consistent. I don't see a lot of change from what I remember off the top of my head. Of course, there is some variability. He wasn't all the way up here, but Glass was all the way down here, and he's always just down there. Now we get to the... Okay, I think I'm... I think I might be the only reason that Tachanka isn't a lot higher on the win rate, because I played him like... I played probably like 14 hours of him this season, so I just didn't do well. But yeah, we see Jaeger, of course, all over here in the presence, though he is below 50% on the win rate, so I think that's good. I do think I'm still not 100% sure why he's played so much. Because I mean, of course, I'm not a good example of it, but whenever I play, I don't see a lot of projectiles used. So a Jaeger goes unused. I mean, I guess it's if they do bring something, he's there for it. But he just ends up being obsolete most of the time, so I don't understand why he is played a lot. Look at the ban rates. Of course, Thatcher is actually like overcoming. It used to be like Jackal was the most banned operator, but now it's Thatcher, which it's good, I guess. Now Mira, of course, is still the most banned one. I'm kind of surprised Clash isn't, because I always, on my teams, it's always Clash being banned. The fact that Capcan has a single % is kind of surprising. Now we get to the operator balance. They are reducing, with Ace, they're reducing the number of Selma, Aqua Breachers, I can't speak, explosions to 2, so it can only sequentially do 2 instead of the 3 it originally could. Let's make it to target everything. Ace is currently a very strong and popular operator, as you can see by the balancing matrix above. Yeah, he was here. High presence almost 60%, and had a positive win rate, so that says something. Our investigation on his performance led us to witness that his hard breaching gadgets are very effective and have less downsides than Thermite for similar results, which, yeah, I agree with. I agree with from the beginning. I'm surprised they didn't make any further changes, honestly, like reducing the size of it, but I guess this change should work. Next is Frost. They're adding the ITA-12S secondary weapon. Target at casual. I have no idea what weapon that is. As you all know, secondary shotguns are very important in defense to structure the environment and create rotation holes. Hold on, I'm gonna look that one up. I don't actually know. They're saying it's a shotgun. I'm not even sure what shotgun that is. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Oh, it's that shotgun. Okay. I know what we're talking about now. So they're giving her a shotgun, a sidearm shotgun. Okay. Just giving her more utility options, I guess, which that's actually pretty good. I don't have to read the rest of the designer notes. Now that I actually know what it is. Okay. Glass, reduce the vision recovery time to 0.4 seconds down from 1. Good. Buff the boy. Buff Tachanka's cousin or whatever he is. All the Russians are brothers. That's how the Russians work. Reduce movement penalization by 50%, or reduce movement penalization by 50%, from 6 to 12 seconds of movement. That's really good, actually. I like that change. All right. Population is targeted at everyone, so that's good. Of course, his balancing matrix, he's the most underperforming operator. Yeah. Melusi. They basically switched Melusi and Oryx's weapons. They basically gave Oryx the better weapon, Melusi the lesser weapon. Gave Melusi the MP5 and Oryx the T5. Overall, it's really good. I feel like Oryx did have some weak weapons. I would find myself in situations where I just simply couldn't out DPS the enemy because I can't hit headshots, and 90% of the time with where I'm ranked, the enemy can't hit headshots either, so yeah. Oh boy. Tachanka. Remove the 1.5 scope from Tachanka's 9x19 VSM. It's targeting everybody. So yeah. Prepare for the Tachanka rework. They removing one of the scopes from his SMG. Okay, so he does keep that SMG. Okay, so who's gonna use it though? Who's gonna use the SMG over the LMG? Like really? If you want to do damage from a lot further and more consistently, just pull out his pistol. Don't switch his LMG out. All right, ballistic shields are getting an overall change, an explosion protection. So, shield bearers are now affected by guard break when hit by explosions. Operators protected behind the shields will are no longer taking full explosion damage. Shield explosion protection lowered to 6% from 80%. So, shields always protected the bearer from explosions. They now protect them less. And they also guard break, similar to what would happen if you get meleeed. So if you get hit by an impact grenade, oh, you're screwed, Monty. You're screwed. Explosion protection. The following operators, Montang, Blitz, Fuse, and Clash, will protect any player, hostiles included, from explosions if the bearer is standing between them and the explosion. It's important to add players standing behind a shield will suffer proportionally to how exposed their body is to the explosion. Additionally, shields will still be protecting operators even if stored on the character's back. Okay, change. So guard break. Guard break animation will be proportional to the damage inflicted to the shield, not to the operator, and will only be triggered if the minimum of 50 damage is received. The greater the damage, the more important the guard break animation will be, up to 100 damage. Melee damage, concussion effects as well as Sonic Blast will trigger guard break to the highest degree. Good. While electric damage will only trigger the lowest guard break animation. Additionally, rotation speed of shield operators will be reduced during the animation. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. So it slows them down whenever they're under the effects of that. So yeah, basically, it's really good. Honestly, I don't have an issue with a lot of these things. I actually really like all these changes to the shield. That's really good. All right, they have made some damage specific or weapon specific changes to the TCSG-12. Isn't that Kaid's? Yeah, it's one of Kaid's weapons. The drop off damage has been made more progressive to reach the minimal damage at 50 meters instead of 20 meters. Okay. So they gave it longer range. Damage at maximum range increased to 68% from 48%. Suppressor damage penalization normalized to minus 12.5% regardless of range. So basically, it's just toning the weapon. It's pretty good. The ACS-12. I'm not sure whose weapon that is. I think it's Alibi's. No. I don't know whose that weapon is. Is that for Alibi? Given how good the Mac... I think it's for... That might be one of Alibi and Maestro's. I don't know. Drop-off damage has been made more progressive once again. They basically literally made the same exact changes between them, so... Good, I guess. They had been requested to change some of the optics up. Upcoming changes to the optics in the test server. Of course, they switched up the Melusi and Oryx stuff, so that's why that's there. And then the Tachanka with the new SMG changes. But yes, in addition to this video today, later today, I'll be doing a running around in the training grounds with the new Tachanka, showing him off. And then tomorrow, y'all will be getting a full gameplay breakdown, as well as something special in the Lord Tachanka and Duke Capcan channel. But what do you guys think about this balance patch? Or the designer notes that will be on the balance patch? Not all of them are going to make it through, and I'll do a video on the ones that actually go live. Feel free to tell me your opinion, comment section down below. As always, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment. Actually, before we end out, I'm glad that he is basically dead center. Zero is doing great. Alright, but yeah, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Go follow me on all my socials to keep updated with the channel. Go Discord, join the conversation, and Patreon if you feel like supporting me. This is Untitled Avenger. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Peace out.